Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
Ladies and gentlemen, many of you might have heard recently Marc-Lamont Hill came out and said Dylann Roof should not be executed. You know, I've had many issues with Marc-Lamont Hill, and some recent, some a few years back. Some of you may remember he came out immediately after Dr. Frances Cress Welsing passed, and he dragged her right after she died. I don't even think the announcement about her passing went, even an hour, and he came out immediately and dragged this woman. Then he went to, I think, this Israel Palestinian summit, and he went to defend the Palestinians at a time when primarily Black men were being gunned down unarmed in America. But he had nothing to say about that. And recently, when he came out against Bill Cosby during the time, he was in prison. So I've always had my misgivings about Marc-Lamont Hill. I just don't warm up to a person like this at all. And you know what the irony is? If Dylann Roof was a free citizen and Marc-Lamont Hill was sitting on death row for killing 9 people, and Dylann Roof was interviewed, I promise you he would be telling the reporter that Marc-Lamont Hill deserves to die. Because, this is how it is. America will jail Black men whether they committed a crime or not. This is the way it is. This is why I take issue when America claims to be a Christian nation. But you do a lot of immoral things. So when you think it's okay, because you got to think it's okay, because exonerations happen every day. So these folks think it's okay, or otherwise you wouldn't see so much of it, of men going to prison just by default on the color of your skin. They don't care whether you commit the crime or not. Then I take issue with you claiming to be a Christian nation. That's not what you are. It may be what you claim, but that's not what you are. You're committing immoral acts, and you are just totally in favor of a Black man going to jail even if he didn't do anything. That's not a Christian nation in my eyes. It sounds like a morally bankrupt country. I mean, there's a reason why you are sliding in the toilet bowl right now. So, anyway, this came out on yourweb.com August 27th, 2021. Marc-Lamont Hill argues that Dylann Roof should not be executed. Wow. So, So Dylann Roof recently, because I did the video, tried to appeal his death sentence and it was denied. Okay, so that was back in August. So Dylann Roof will be fried. You know, he's going to be just as fried as that Burger King hamburger that he had in them French fries. That kind of fried. So, a 3 panel judge denied him recently. And hey, it is what it is. You made the conscious decision to go in there and kill those people. Now you want to be spared? So, as far as I'm concerned, Dylann Roof got the sentence he deserves. I feel absolutely nothing, as Tareen always say. I feel nothing. So many people are really up in arms with Marc-Lamont Hill, TV personality, that, he's against the death penalty. He explained why on Black News Tonight. He shared a video on Instagram along with a caption that read, "On Black News Tonight, I gave an unpopular opinion that Dylann Roof should not get the death penalty. Before you get mad, hear me out." So that's what he wrote in the caption. I definitely do not agree with him at all. I'm just saying I don't agree with him at all. But let me see if I can play this for you.
Dylann Roof should not be given the death penalty. I know people are going to say, why would you say such a thing? Dylann Roof is a monster. They're going to say he walked into a church and killed all those saints. He prayed with them. He did Bible study with them. And when their heads were down praising the Lord, he killed them. He is a white supremacist who targeted black people. How could you say he doesn't deserve the death penalty? Well, that's exactly why he doesn't deserve.
All right. So it just kind of cut off from there. I don't know why it's so short and it cuts off. But you heard what he said. He is saying he don't think that Dylann Roof should get the death penalty. I disagree. To me, if you take a life, then why shouldn't your life be taken? Dylann Roof was not defending himself against most of the people sitting in there were elderly. And what was he defending himself against? He wasn't defending himself. He just saw an opportunity to murder, and he wanted to make sure it was in a setting where he would not get killed. Remember, he originally said he thought about going to the hood, but he realized real fast if he would have went in the hood, chances are he would have been killed. So he scratched that and went to a church to kill soft targets. That's what he did. And that being said, most of these people were elderly. A lot of them were women. Nah, Dylann Roof does not deserve anything other than the sentence he received, and that is the death penalty. Marc-Lamont Hill, he can kiss my ass. And I care even less about his opinion on this. But y'all, I just can't see giving compassion to a person like Dylann Roof. Do I think some people deserve compassion? Yes. Dylann Roof definitely don't fit the bill. As far as I'm concerned, his execution is not coming fast enough, if anything else. But Marc-Lamont Hill, sometimes people will say things for attention. They know if you put a certain message out there, it is going to get a lot of attention all over social media. And this is exactly what's happening. So I don't like, let me just be straight up. I don't like a black man like Marc-Lamont Hill making these kind of statements publicly when all of the victims were black. This case has been foul from the beginning with those family members that immediately said they forgave him. Forgave him for what? But this is what Christianity has done to many in the Black community. It has really messed up so many people's minds to the point where they're doing so many unnatural things, and they think it is the righteous thing to do when there's no righteousness in their forgiveness at all. And I have a serious issue with Black Christians because y'all only seem to forgive white people. Those are the ones you always will go public and go all big in the media to forgive a white person. But I have yet to see y'all go equally as big to forgive someone in the Black community that might have done something to you. So I'm sorry, I just can't follow you on that at all. But y'all, please tell me what you think about the statement that Marc-Lamont Hill made about this particular subject matter on Dylann Roof and the death penalty. But, at the end of the day, does it really matter? Because the judges just said Dylann Roof will be executed, and they are standing by his sentence. So Marc-Lamont Hill, just even in this statement, he can't change a thing at all. But it's just irritating that this topic is the one that he wants to go after all of a sudden. Why now? I mean, Dylann Roof has now been behind bars for several years. Why now? Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.